Hey everyone, welcome to this lesson. So in this video I'm going to show you guys the beat that I play in my Fat Funky 80s Grooves videos that I did on YouTube. And this is the first one that I did, and I was inspired. I got this beat from a song called Curious by a band called Midnight Star. That was an R&B band in the 80s, and it's actually a drum machine in the original song, but I loved it so much, just the whole feel of the song, that I learned that beat, and then I just kind of made it my own and played it on the kit, the way I felt. Okay, so first I'm going to show you guys just the full beat. It's a pretty simple beat, but it is complicated in a way because it's all 16 notes. There's some little 16 note stuff on the hi-hat, the kick too. So the fastest and deepest way I find to learn a beat, and by deepest I mean that you internalize the beat, is to just take it apart piece by piece and put it together slowly, and over time you're going to internalize it. You won't even need to read the notes, you're always going to remember it. But I will also attach the notes of this beat. So the way I like to do it is first start with the kick, just a kick and snare. So I'll just show you guys what it is. So it's straight 16 notes, it's not swung, and you guys could do it along with me, and I'll just play it slowly, okay? Okay, so just practice that till you get it very comfortable. And you notice I'm playing the snare with my right hand, and that's because in the beat you're actually always playing the snare with your right hand. It's coming down from the hi-hat. Okay, so now we're going to break it up, just the hi-hat and the snare just with the right hand. Okay, so this is what it is. Okay, so on the hi-hat you're playing the edge of the hi-hat, and not too loud, not too soft either. It's not like accented, it's just kind of in between. Okay, so just practice that till you're very comfortable with it, okay? Now we're going to add all three together. Right hand playing the hi-hat, snare, and we're going to add the kick too. So this is what it's going to sound like. Okay, now if you're having a problem playing the kick with the hi-hat pattern, then just practice this, because this is what it is. When you're playing the three notes on the hi-hat, this part, that, what's happening is, and the kick is, the first note is hi-hat alone, and the other two notes that you play the hi-hat, you're playing the kick also. So it goes like this. So just practice that if you're having trouble with it. Okay, and then add the snare. Okay, you could just loop that over and over again till you get it, okay? And then do the whole thing again. Okay, so just practice that over and over again till it becomes very comfortable. Even if you're just doing it at a slow tempo, just keep it slow for now. The important thing is you internalize the whole beat first, so you're not second guessing. And also, let's say if you come back to the beat in a few hours, you forgot what it is, it means you haven't internalized it yet. So internalizing means you get on the kit, and there's no question about it, you know what it is. Okay, so now to get through the beat, we're going to do just the hi-hat and the snare with both hands, okay? So my left hand is going to be playing on the bell of the hi-hat. Right hand stays here, as I showed you, and 2 and 4 on the snare with the right hand. Okay, so this is what it's going to sound like. Okay, so kind of a lot of stuff going on in there. So what I do sometimes, if I can't really get that all at once, some of you might have an easy time getting it, and some of you might have a harder time. So if you are having a harder time, just go through these steps. And what I'm going to do is just take one beat at a time. So we're going to start from beat 1 to beat 2, then beat 2 to beat 3, and I'll explain every note that is being played, okay? So beat 1 to beat 2, this is what is happening. Okay, you just have four single strokes on the hi-hat. And then on the 2 you have the snare and the left hand, the bell of the hi-hat. So it goes like this. Okay, so just do that over and over till you get it. Now we're going to do from beat 2 to beat 3. So it starts with what we just did. Okay, then you have just an eighth note on the hi-hat, and then you have both hands together. One on the bell of the hi-hat, one on the edge. So it's going to be like this. Okay, so now let's do those two with a break in between, but one after another. So it's going to be okay, so do those two like that. And now we're going to put the two of them together. Okay, so it's going to be like this. Okay, just do that slowly. Now we're going to do from beat 3 to beat 4. So beat 3 we ended like this. Okay, so we're going to take it from there. So this is beat 3 to beat 4. So you have this. And then we're going to add, so it's going to go. Okay, so now we're going to do the 3 beats we just did separated. Okay, so the first, second, and third. Okay, so just do those three like that till you get comfortable. Now we're gonna put them all together. So it's gonna be okay. So just do that slowly till you get it, and at this point, it doesn't matter if it doesn't feel good. It's just, it could even be robotic. We're just trying to get the pattern and instrumentation, where the hands fall and all that, okay? Okay, so now we just have the last beat, okay? So from 4 to the next one. So this is how we ended it. So this is where 4 starts. 2 hands together, and it goes. Okay, so now we're going to do the 4 of them together, okay? Number 2, number 3, number 4. Okay, so now we're going to put the 4 of those together, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now, once you have that down, now we're going to add the bass drum, doing the same thing, okay? We're going to take it beat by beat, and now we're going to play everything we just played, we're going to add the bass drum in it, okay? So from beat 1, from beat 2, it should be a lot easier for you now because you already know the hands, so we're just adding the bass drum. So from beat 1 to beat 2. Okay, so it lands on the first note you play on the hi-hat, and then it lands on the left hand, the second to last note you're playing right before the snare. Okay, so now we're going to do beat 2 to beat 3. So this is what it's going to be. So it just lands on the first note that you play on the hi-hat with your right hand. Okay, so now we're going to put those two together. Okay, so now we're going to do beat 3 to beat 4. Okay, so the first two notes are by themselves. Then you have 2 bass drum and 2 hi-hats. And then okay, so now we're going to add those 3 together. Okay, now we're going to add beat 4 to beat 1. So there's no bass drum in there. Okay, so now let's string the 4 of them together. Okay, so there's the whole beat. So just once you get to this point, now it's just trying to make it feel good. And that just means being comfortable with it. With this beat, there's not much accents and ghost notes. These are all. So everything is pretty at the same volume. The left hand might be a little louder than your right hand that's playing on the hi-hat. But so just get comfortable with just playing the beat, and then slowly bring up the speed, and then don't stop there. Just play the beat and start playing fills around with it. Very, very simple. So just stuff like. And a little trick that you could do is, you could play fills while you're playing the exact same pattern that you're playing on the hi-hat, but just move your hands around to different instruments. So, just an example. There, I'm not changing the pattern. My hands are doing the exact same thing. I'm just moving my arms and hands to different instruments. So hope you guys learned the beat, you're able to play it, and just have fun with it. See you next time.